Cześć, witajcie w tej grę, którą właśnie widzicie na swoich ekranach. Jest to gra Alan Wake. Może sobie jeszcze trochę grę. Może mowy damy tu i filmów. O, też może będzie akurat dobrze. I sobie będziemy kontynuować z momentu, gdzie ostatnio sobie zaczęliśmy grę. Mam nadzieję, że nas gdzieś indziej nie wywali. Tak jak wspomniałem, będę próbował odnaleźć może nie wszystkie te, które zobaczę, że podczas gry jakieś manuskrypty. W porządku. Siema! A dobra, to już było. To jest w porządku. O nie. O, gdzie to było? Teraz na kawę. To jest chyba tak jakby znajdźka. Tak. I trzeba walnąć. Tak. O.
I think I can handle it, ma'am. I didn't want to wait. I wanted to find Stucky, to get the key and get out as soon as possible. The waitress was giving me a headache. Overeager fans always did. Hello? Mr.
Wydaje mi się, że powoli koszmar będzie się powoli zaczynał.
Carl couldn't make it. Unfortunately, he was taken ill.
But
I have the key for you and instructions on how to get to the lake.
Okay.
I wish you a good stay in my cabin. I'll come by later to check how you've settled in.
Jezu.
And to meet your wife. I
Jest dziwna
insist.
jakaś
Thanks.
kobieta. Dziwna jest. Strasznie.
Cauldron Lake is a special
Żona
place.
po co?
Very inspiring.
Dziwna kobieta.
You got lucky this time, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark. This would...
Ja tak czarną gra?
Are you all right?
Dziwne. Chyba żałoba. Żałoby nie było. Chyba żałoby raczej nie było.
We're waiting for Dr. Hartman to come pick them up. They wandered off from his clinic at the Cauldron Lake Lawn.
Mr. Wake.
Mission accomplished. The key and the directions.
My hero. I got some flashlights, just in case.
Dobra, wychodzimy.
Hey, wait!
Na razie.
Mrs. Wake! Your keys!
Dokładnie.
That diner was a real nut house.
Przyda się.
Can you believe this place? This would make a
Aha,
wonderful setting for a book.
We're
wykiwała
supposed to
nam.
be on vacation, Alice. I'll figure it out when we get back home. Okay?
Okay, we can talk about this later.
Dobrze się ujął.
I didn't want to talk about it. I wanted to bury my head in sand. Once upon a time, I was a successful writer, but that was a long time
No
ago.
właśnie, to miał być
I haven't been
wakacja.
able to write a word in 2 years. Not since my last book.
And now the weather. It's gonna be a clear night, so you folks in the big city might want to look up every once in a while. See
Ale
those
fajnie to
stars
zrobione
looking
jest.
down at you.
Ta
It's pretty
historia.
dark out here, but they'll light your way.
Może na niektórych może być ciężka do zrozumienia, ale z czasem się wszystko wyjaśni. Dziwnie to wygląda.
Wow. It's gorgeous.
Dzisiaj były na Hawajach.
It's something, all right. Don't worry, honey. I'll get you inside safe and sound before it gets dark. And I've got the flashlight.
Dobra, jesteśmy prawdopodobnie na miejscu.
Alice had a phobia.
Beaver.
Fear of darkness.
Beaver's
I wanted to make sure
eye.
we were inside with the lights on before sunset.
Udaj się do chaty. Okej.
It's dark in there.
Ja się nie
We
dziwię.
need lights. Can you figure out how to get the power on, honey?
Będę... że tędy wejdę.
Hello? Anyone here?
Dalej, o. Nie. O. O, myślałem, że gra wyjdzie. Ale nie. Dobra.
For a moment, the oppressive feel of the nightmare I had seen on the ferry returned.
Dobra, latarkę zostawię.
Damn. I needed to get the power running in the cabin.
To jak mówiłem, w tej grze naszą główną bronią będzie... Wow.
The cabin looked like a time capsule from the 60s, or even earlier.
O, będzie latarka. Tu mnie dziwnie wywaliło. Nie wiem czemu. To chyba tak nie powinno być. Wywaliło mnie na pulpit. Ale no cóż. Wszystko chyba wróciło do normy.
The power cable goes to that shed over there.
To jest jakieś radio?
An old generator had been connected to the power cable.
To jest jakiś samolot. Małe. Więc wróćmy i do... Czy to nie przypadkiem był ten pad, jak mu tam, ten co myśmy rozmawiali na statku?
Okay, I'll look around a bit.
Tędy?
Sure thing. Have fun.
The island had once been the site for a
Tak.
love.
I
It was a
chyba tylko
beautiful place.
odczekać, jak będzie ten,
I told myself I could rest here
ta kulka na takim zielonym
and forget about my work.
pasku, trzeba odpowiednio nacisnąć.
I thought we could be happy here.
Coś tu kurde nie gra.
Maybe it would be that again.
No ładnie tu nawet. Znaczy, że chyba nasz bohater cierpi na bezsenność.
Alice? Honey?
Wróćmy do Ali.
Alan, I'm upstairs. I have a surprise
którędy
for
to-
you.
To ma... Aha,
Well,
napisy,
hello there.
a nie
I'm
manuskrypt.
not the surprise. It's in the study. Go take a look.
Chodziło mi właśnie o maszynopisy. Nie o manuskrypty. Boże.
Surprise!
Alice? What is this?
O,
I
niespecjalnie
guess I have a
ciekawe.
small confession to make. I thought maybe you could write here that a change of scenery would get you past...
Damn, Alice, you... Everyone...
Oh.
Hey, just hear me out. There's a local doctor, Dr. Hartman. I read a book of his. He has a private clinic here. He specializes in helping
Tam się to
artists.
So now you want to get me
Chyba masz
committed?
medyk-
No, it's not like that. That's
Serio?
not... Alan? Alan?
Just don't! I don't want to hear it! God damn it, Alice!
Wow.
God damn it! I knew she wouldn't follow me in the dark. I needed some time alone to think things through.
O jacie. Latarka jest. Tu nie gra. O.
Alice? cabin had gone dark. All the lights were out.
Idę do domu.
Alice, I'm coming!
Wracać.
It's all right, I'm coming!
O, jać. Chodźcie w to.
What the hell?
Trzeba je wypalić. Biegniemy. Szybko, Ara.
Alice? Alice?
Wow. Może to ta kobieta porwa.
Oh no!
Tą Alice. Dokładnie.
Keep going. Wake up.
Alice?
To tu jest gra.
Waking up in the crashed car felt like I had woken from one nightmare and entered another. I couldn't remember how I got there. All I knew was that something terrible had happened to Alice. The phone was dead. I'd have to find help on foot.
A może to ta kobieta
Among Alice's
pisze
things
ten
was a book, The
scenariusz Alice.
Creator's Dilemma, by a Dr. Emil Hartman. Seeing the book brought back my fight with Alice. I didn't like it, and I didn't like the guy's smug face on the cover either.
Dobra, biegiem.
The gas station was my best bet. They'd have a
Whoa.
phone I could use. It looked like a long hike through the forest to get there.
Trzeba tam się dostać. Ale długa droga będzie. Wystarczyłem. Tak. Kamerka zmieni. Może zmienić kamerkę? Wow. Chyba nic nie będzie z tego samochodu. Dobra, tędy w dół. Ale coś tu jest podejrzanie cicho. Zbyt cicho. Może Anna poprawia swoje kondycje.
Hello?
Ty, światło, no tak,
Hello?
światło.
Is someone there?
Dobrze, da się. Maszynopis.
The loose sheets of paper were pages from a manuscript entitled Departure. That was the name I planned to use for the next novel I had never gotten started. I was named the author. I hadn't written it. I couldn't remember writing it. In the scene on the page, the hero was attacked by an axe murderer in the woods at night.
Dobra, F5.
Departure by Alan Wake.
Tutaj. Tak.
The man turned
Yeah,
to
the
face
piano.
me. His face was covered in shadows. It was hard to make him out in the darkness of the forest that surrounded us, but the axe he lifted was plain to see. It glistened with the blood of his victim. He grinned madly. The shadows were alive, distorting his features. It was a scene from a nightmare, but I was awake.
Dobra, macie, poczytajcie. Zapauzujcie film. I jedziemy dalej. Będę próbował znaleźć nie wszystkie, ale większość kartki maszynopisu.
Anybody there? Please, I've been in an accident.
Tam był jakiś gościu, ale nie chciał nam pomóc. Chyba był ten demon. Okej, zapisana nam się gra.
The lights up ahead were a good sign. Maybe I wouldn't have to hike all the way down to the gas station to find a phone.
Może tędy. Ciekawe, czy coś tutaj znajdę. No chyba raczej... Dobra, musimy przejść przez startup.
Anybody there? Please, I've been in an accident. Hey! Hey, you!
Phil!
There's been an accident. I need help. Listen, I need to...
Premium cabins for rent.
Whoa.
Oh, hell.
Carl Stuckey. Pleased to meet you. Non-refundable reservation deposit required.
Wow.
Fair and square.
Chyba to dobry znak, by uciekać. Potrzebna mi broń. I oczywiście latarka. Podnosimy to.
Taken stood before me. It was impossible to focus on it.
Czytajcie.
It stood in a blind spot caused by a brain tumor and eye disease. It was bleeding shadows like ink underwater, like a cloud of blood from a shark bite. I was terrified. I squeezed the flashlight like my life depended on it, willing it to stop coming any closer. Suddenly something gave, and the light seemed to shine brighter.
Dobra, czytajcie. A może zapauzujcie mi film. Dobra, idziemy dalej. Bohater most. Łapiemy. To jest jakby znaleźć. No chodź tu. Wow. Może pójdę w stronę światła.
It's the latest thing!
I had to figure a way out of this. Any second now, and Stucky would be knocking on the door with his axe like Nicholson in The Shining.
Dokładnie. Broń jest. Latarka. Jest. Może być.
I wasn't about to open the door, as long as I was liable to catch an axe with my forehead.
Bateria.
During your
Amunicja.
trying
Rewolweru.
get the latest thing in
Zapnijmy.
Yes!
assembly. Proven.
Great Falls Sheriff Station. How may I...
Jest.
Hello?
O ja.
Hello?
You can see the sights and
Jakie są wyjść?
Despair.
O nie, o nie. Jest. Udało się. Ten był.
There were more of them.
Właśnie nie wiem. Jak to? Dobra, paść.
My head pounded with a concussion. I'd never fired a gun outside a shooting range, and now I just killed someone. Or something. There were no bodies. They just
W
disappeared.
uszach,
If I was dreaming, it felt real enough to make me sick.
bo nigdy nie strzelał. Tylko strzelał, gdy był na strzelnicy. Ale to było dość za dawno temu.
Eerie hand-painted graffiti was revealed by my flashlight. Someone had hidden a chest of supplies near it.
Ciekawe co to będzie. Trzeba to zmachać, no. Może ten. O. Ojej. Aha, muszę łączyć. Prąd.
The dark forest was the last place I wanted to go, but I had no choice. I had to get to the gas station.
It's rabbit season.
O. Chodź. Damy radę. Będzie. O. Nasz napis.
Rose knew she had been gushing, but right now she didn't care. As far as she was concerned, her brief meeting with Alan Wake was literally the high point of her life. She watched as he got in the car with his wife. She was pretty, confident, at ease with Wake. Not like Rose. They were perfect for each other. She'd have given anything to be called their friend.
Brown. Ładujemy sobie broń. O. Jakieś pyszności. Baterie tutaj są na wagę złota. O. Robimy.
What the hell was that?
Dokładnie w tym.
When I saw the river below, something uncoiled itself inside my head. I realized that I'd have to find a way across. I didn't even want to look at the water.
Idę po tym. O. Termos. Kawa. Ten. Dobra. Na drugi. Widać.
Barry Wheeler was bouncing off the walls. He jumped on a plane after his calls were ignored by both Al and Alice for several days. It could mean that they were both on a second honeymoon, but Barry didn't buy it. Al had been way too unstable for that, not sleeping, messed up. Barry had years of experience dealing with Alan Wake, and he couldn't ignore it. Something was wrong.
Dalej. Rędy.
Stucky was still out there, in the dark, stalking me.
Górę. Okej. Minut, do. O. Au. Idzie. Aj. Au. A jeden nam był szuk. Ładnie dostał. Tego mi trzeba było. Gdzieś tu był. Zapasy do rewolweru. Może tędy? O. O. Zacznijmy tutaj sobie do zapisu. Gra to była Alan Wake. Grę komentował Boruc. Lajkujcie, komentujcie, subskrybujcie. Na razie, hejos.